Welcome, my children. This is your mentor, Mrs. Mohonia. So let's continue with our chapter that is Introducing Python. And for today, your learnings will be input function, print function, and using separators with print function. So let's begin with the first topic, that is input function. Here if I say a equal to 5, that means in this statement we are simply assigning the value 5 to variable a using an equal sign, which is also known as the assignment operator. So in this program we are storing the value in a variable at the time of writing the program. So when we are writing the program, at that time we are assigning the value 5 to the variable a. Okay, and what input function does? Input functions lets the user to enter the value during the execution of the program. Execution means when the program is running. Okay, the previous example which we have just seen, that a equal to 5, that means when we are writing the program, that time we are assigning the value. But when we enter the value, when we give the value during the program, when it is running, when it is executing, that time we use input function. So with the help of input function, we can assign, we can give the value to the variable. Okay, so in a simple way, if I say, that means input function is used to accept inputs from the user. So this is the program. I have typed the program for you, my children. Now here a is equal to input, enter the first number. So we have used this input function, and in parentheses we have written over here enter the first number, and that is in single quotation. That means whatever we write in single quote will appear as it is outside. Next variable is b. Again we have used input function, and we written over here enter the second number. So now when I enter this here, any number over here, that will be stored in a variable. When I enter the second number, it will be stored in b variable, and later on c is my third variable, that is equal to a plus b. That means whatever is stored in a and whatever is stored in b, both will be added and then it will be reflected in c. And my fourth step is print the sum of two numbers. That means we have to print this. This will come as it is outside, the sum of two numbers, comma, and the value of c will be reflected after this. So let's understand this, and we will run this. First of all, we'll save this. This has been saved. Now we will run. So we'll click here and run the module. So here is the output. See, enter the first number. So let me enter the number here 20. I'm enter the number 20. I'll press enter key. Enter the second number. So I'm pressing here 30. I'm entering. Now I'll press enter key. Remember, a was my first variable, b was my second variable, and c my third variable. Now whatever I have stored in first number 20, it has been stored in a, and my second number 30 is stored in b, and c is equal to a plus b. That means the value of c is how much? Exactly 50. So let's see what comes. I am pressing enter key. The sum of two numbers is 50. Here it is. So this is your program for input function. So our next topic is print function and using separators with print function. Well, a print function in Python is used to print a message or value on the output device. Now here it converts the message or an object into a string before writing it on the screen. And print function also supports multiple escape sequences to format the output, such as new line, tab spaces, and carriage return. Here we have three. The first one is here, that is the separator we have used. This separator, what it does among the values, when it is being used, the values are displayed with a space between them. Okay, now here the example is given to you. You can see a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, and c is 100. And we just wrote print a, comma b, comma c. We are using comma here in between. So when you use comma here in between, what it does, it gives a space. You can see the output screen. This is displayed 20, 10, and 100 is displayed over here. Now this is the output screen. This is the value of a, this is the value of b, and this is the value of c. Our next separator is, that is T. We are using tab space. Now here what it does, see here again the same example is here, but we have used this tab space in between this variables a, b, and c. So when you're using this tab space, you can see the space between this two output. This is 10 and this is 20, and see so much of space is there. So this is equal to a tab. So our next is new line character. In this, a is equal to 10. Same example we have used here, and we are using this character. This is used to end a line and start a new. So we have used after a. So you can see in the output screen, this is the value of a, 10, and then 20 has come in the next line, and then 100 has come in the next line. So this is the effect of new line character, that is n. So my children, this is your assignment. Do complete your assignment. That's all for today. Thank you and God bless you.